Hello, true believers. I'm Aaron Sagers at Wizard World, Portland Comic Con, where heroes gather. And speaking of heroes, I'm sitting here with the creator of superheroes, Mr. Stan, the man, Lee.
Let me just sit and absorb that introduction. It was one of the nicest ones I've ever had.
All right, we are keeping that on the record.
Okay.
Stan, we are about to go out into a room full of just cheering fans, adoring crowds. Do you ever get tired of that?
Never.
Never. Do you think they could cheer a little bit louder for you?
No, the only problem I have when I go to a panel and there's all those people sitting in front of me and I think to myself, they're going to ask pretty much the same questions that I'm asked all the time. And if they've been at other panels, they will hear the same answers, so I hope they don't get bored. So every time I'm asked a question, even as simple as what's your name, I try to think of a different way to answer it. It's driving me crazy doing that.
Well, you've got so many nicknames, Stan the Man, Generalissimo.
Oh, don't forget that.
Yeah, so you've got a lot of names to
I
roll
hope that
back
my
on.
brigadiers are all listening. And,
all right.
Oh, all my brigadiers, at ease.
At ease. Now, let me ask you, when you were a kid, if there were such a thing as Wizard World Comic Con, who would have been something that you would have, a person you would have liked to have gone seen?
Errol Flynn.
Yeah?
Of course. Errol Flynn was my idol. Now, a lot of people tuning in might not even know who Errol Flynn was. But he was the big action star of the day. He played Captain Blood. He played the sheriff of Dodge City. He played Robin Hood. Every hero you could imagine. It was Errol Flynn.
He was quite the swashbuckler.
He was a swashbuckler. I didn't even know what a swashbuckler meant. I thought that was his religion. But I looked it up one day and I found out it meant a guy like me and a guy like you, guys who go around and buckle swashes.
Yeah, I buckled a few swashes in my day. You definitely have a swashbuckler personality
absolutely.
to you. Now, you are appearing on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in a very big part. You've got Stan Lee's Mighty Seven. You're, instead of being just the cameo guy, you are now taking lead starring roles. Is this going to be a new pattern for you? Are you going to be in the marquee now for all the movies?
Well, I got to tell you, Brad Pitt is so concerned. And Leonardo DiCaprio won't even talk to me. I mean, these guys, and they're rightfully so. They're worried. They see new competition arising.
As they should be. I mean, I think you should already have an Oscar speech planned out for this.
Leonardo DiCaprio is sort of a neighbor of mine. He lives a couple houses away. Every so often, someone knocks on my door and says, "Does Leonardo DiCaprio live here?" And I say, "No, he doesn't." Slam the door. And I keep hoping somebody is knocking on his door and saying, "Does Stan Lee live here?" But I don't think that's happening.
I'm guessing it probably happens a lot. Well, okay, we're not going to confuse Leo for you because you have an excellent mustache. Have you ever considered shaving that mustache for a cameo?
Nobody ever asked me to. I'm unaware. I don't even know that I have this thing. My wife is always saying, it's too long, it's too long. Every 2 days she comes and trims it. I don't know why she does that. She doesn't want a big mustache. But I'm unaware of it. See, I'm always just thinking of my next role. That occupies me all the time. My next great cameo.
Well, that next great cameo is going to be in Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Can you tell us about what that role is going to be?
I know, I'm never allowed to say what they are, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funny role. And I think I did it magnificently.
I think so. I mean, I would expect nothing less
I'll tell you
from
the funny thing, when I do the cameos, I never know what I'm going to do. I get a call, they say, "Stan, we're ready for your cameo." They tell me where to go. I go there. I'm usually wearing jeans and sneakers and a white shirt. So I go into wardrobe, and the girl will say, "You need jeans, sneakers, and a white shirt. Here, put them on." And I say, "But I'm wearing that." "Doesn't matter, you need our jeans, sneakers." So I have to put on exactly what I'm wearing. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I go out there, the director says, "Do thus and such," and I'm known as One Take Lee. And I do it magnificently, then I go home. I try to go home with their sneakers or their jeans, That's my little one illegal thing that I do, but luckily I know nobody listens into these interviews,
Yeah.
so it won't get me.
Yeah, it's fine. You can admit to any kind of illegal activity, and no one will know. All right, real quick before we take you out to the panel,
Am I going out to a panel?
Yeah, you
Now
are.
I'm nervous.
Now, yeah, you're gonna speak in front of all those crowds. But before you do,
Yes.
you've got a lot of catchphrases. One of them is Excelsior. I love the word, but I don't know how and when to use it. Any tips on using
Never
Excelsior?
use it. It's my word. You use it, and I'll send Errol Flynn after you.
I am
No,
going to have my
you
buckle
know
sloshed.
something? I bestow upon you the right to say Excelsior whenever and wherever you wish, because that's the kind of guy I am.
Can we do one right now? Can we
You
do
want
a
an
joint
Excelsior?
Excelsior at the count of
Together,
three?
here we go. One,
One,
two,
two, three.
Excelsior! And you did it right. You emphasized the cell. Excelsior!
All right, you heard it here. I earned Excelsior. All right, thank you so much, Stan.
You
Have
earned
a great
it by
Wizard World.
being a great interviewer.
All
Good
right,
seeing
thank you, Stan, and have a
Okay.
great panel out there.
Oh boy, now I'm nervous. Okay, I'll get the same questions and I got to think of new answers. But it's easy for me because I lie. Excelsior!